Right after having my son win, I had an insanely negative attitude towards everything. My life had completely changed without really being ready for it, and I blamed my son for that. I thought he had completely ruined my life because during my pregnancy I had gained over 80 pounds. None of my friends understood what I was going through, which caused a communication barrier, and my husband was never home because of work, which left me at the house with a newborn baby and keeping chores around the house and going to school 18 hours to try to graduate on time. I'm trying to practice having a positive attitude because honestly, I have no reason to not. I'm so lucky compared to most in my situation. I have an amazing son. I've lost 40 pounds post pregnancy. None of my friends understand what I'm going through, but they are still here for me and will listen. And at least my husband has a job. And thankfully, I am passing all of my classes. When I look at my life that way, it changes everything. Everyone should have a positive attitude. A positive attitude is a Everyone should have a positive attitude. And attitude adjustment is a power we all have on ourselves. It is just a matter of looking at what we are going through in a different light. Everyone should have a positive attitude because it increases self-esteem, improves relationships, and influences the body. A positive attitude increases self-esteem. According to Jason Osborne, a self-improvement column writer for e-zine articles, your self-esteem will allow you to have more opportunities and will affect your socialization. Your self-esteem will allow you more opportunities because if you have a positive outlook on life and the things that it offers, you will find yourself being more encouraged to try new things. The more activities you try, the more aware of what you're capable of, which in turn boosts your self-esteem. Your self-esteem affects your socialization. If you have a positive outlook on putting yourself out there and meeting new people, you'll be more open to hanging out and finding people who are compatible with you. And the more friends you have and the bigger support system you have, the more self-esteem you'll have. Which brings me to my second point. All those friends that you're going to get with your positive self-esteem, remember that positive attitudes improve relationships. An example of a man whose positive attitude changed his relationship, which ended up saving his life, is writer of Man's Search of Meaning, Viktor Frankl. While in the concentration camp, Viktor said the salvation of man is through love and in love. A man who has nothing in life can still find bliss in the contemplation of his beloved. His positive relationship saved his life with that being said, attitude affects everyone around you. A negative attitude can cause you and your peers to be in an ill mood. That makes conversations irritating and it makes you the party pooper. If you learn to block out negative feedback in your life, then your relationships will become more meaningful and intellectual. Lastly, a positive attitude influences a body. A research paper done by the American Heart Association looked at 607 patients. They discovered that those who had a positive attitude were 58% more likely to live another 5 years. Putting humor into life will improve personal health. Dr. Oz says to add laughter and adding laughter and giving back into your daily routine will not only make you happier, it will help others as well, which gives you a sense of accomplishment. The most important side effect in having a positive attitude is you will live longer. Positive thoughts stimulate the brain that increase hormones that causes the immune cells to divide, which causes an increase of immune function, which makes you less susceptible to being sick. In conclusion, everyone should have a positive attitude because it increases your self-esteem, improves your relationships, and influences the body. And with all these positive outcomes, you would be silly not to practice positive attitude. Thank you.